The quest of the Squibblet. In the heart of Whimsywood Forest, where trees hummed lullabies and fireflies danced like tiny stars, lived a Squibblet named Scurry, with fluffy cat-like ears, a bushy squirrel tail, and eyes sparkling with curiosity. Scurry was the forest's most resourceful adventurer. Whimsywood was no ordinary place. Rivers giggled as they twisted through glades. Flowers whispered secrets, and creatures from flutterbats to giggletoads roamed its enchanted path. One sunny morning, while Scurry scampered through a grove in search of the shiniest acorns, his paw brushed against something warm and glowing beneath a mossy rock. He dug eagerly, revealing a pulsing orb the size of an apple, its surface swirling with colors like a captured rainbow. "What's this?" Scurry squeaked, his tail twitching with excitement. "That," hooted a voice from above, "is the unwished-for wish." Old Hooty, a wise owl with spectacles perched on his beak, glided down from a singing oak. "It grants unlimited wishes, but each wish only works after the last is fulfilled, and no wish can be undone. It's powerful and dangerous." Scurry's ears perked up. "Unlimited wishes? I could wish for a mountain of acorns." Hooty's feathers ruffled. "Careful, young one. Such power attracts greedy hearts. Look there." He pointed a wing toward the shadows, where a cloaked figure lurked. Morosus, a cunning sorcerer with eyes like cold embers. Morosus dreamed of seizing the orb to bend Whimsywood to his will, turning its joyful chaos into a grim kingdom under his rule. "We must keep it safe," Hooty declared. "Will you help me, Scurry?" Scurry puffed out his chest. "I'm the best adventurer in Whimsywood. Let's do this." And so, with the orb tucked in Scurry's satchel, the duo set off on a quest to hide the unwished-for wish in the Tower of Tangled Thoughts, a place no sorcerer could easily reach. Their first challenge was the Mirror River, a glittering river that flowed backward and reflected not faces but fears. As they approached, the water churned, showing Scurry an image of himself failing the forest. "I'm not good enough," he whimpered. Hooty nudged him. "That's just the river's trickery. You're braver than you know. Focus on the task." Scurry took a deep breath, tied a vine around a tree, and swung across the rapids, clutching the orb tightly. On the other side, he grinned. "I did it. Responsibility means not letting fear stop you." Next, they entered the glade of perplexity, where mischievous pixies giggled and rearranged the paths. "Answer our riddle, or wander forever," they chimed. "What has roots but moves, a voice but no mouth?" Scurry scratched his head, but Hooty whispered, "Think, Scurry. You know this forest." Scurry's eyes lit up. "A tree. Its roots are in the ground, but it sways, and it sings lullabies." The pixies pouted but parted, letting them pass. "Patience solves puzzles," Scurry said, learning to think before acting. The final trial was the labyrinth of misdirection, a maze of twisting vines and whispering shadows. Every turn seemed to lead back to the start. "We're lost," Scurry groaned. Hooty perched on his shoulder. "We're stronger together. Trust me." Scurry nodded, and they marked their path with glowing pebbles, following Hooty's keen sense of direction. Friendship means leaning on each other, Scurry realized as they emerged at the base of the Tower of Tangled Thoughts. But Morosus was waiting, his cloak billowing like a storm cloud. "Give me the orb, rodent," he snarled, raising a staff that crackled with dark magic. Scurry's heart raced, but he remembered his lessons. "You can't have it," he shouted, dodging a blast of spark. While Hooty distracted Morosis with a flurry of feathers and hoots, Scurry scampered up the tower's spiraling vines. At the top, he found a hidden nook, glowing with protective runes. He placed the orb inside, and it pulsed, sealing itself in a burst of light. Morosis roared in defeat as the tower's magic repelled him, sending him fleeing into the forest. Scurry and Hooty cheered, their laughter echoing through Whimsywood. As they returned home, the orb safe, Scurry felt its warmth in his satchel one last time. "I could wish for anything," he mused, "but I wish for Whimsywood to stay happy and free forever." The orb glowed softly, granting his wish, and the forest seemed to sing a little brighter. Scurry learned that true power wasn't in wishes, but in the responsibility to protect those he loved and the friendships that made every adventure worthwhile. From that day, Scurry's tale spread through Whimsywood, a reminder to all: a curious heart, guided by wisdom and friendship, can outshine even the darkest scheme. And so, Scurry continued his acorn hunts, always ready for the next adventure in the magical forest he called home.